Breaking news. Woo, 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 woo. Sound alarms, sound alarms, sound alarms. I will be picking a team at the end of this video. Honestly, be honest, Man City fans. Did y'all become a fan? Was y'all a fan of them before they were good? Or did I might as well tell y'all now what team I'm going with? This will be the team I'm following. I've been sitting here thinking long and hard. Alright, welcome back. Today we got a Clueless American's Guide to Premier League 2021-2022. Now this was recommended. This seemed like a video I would like a lot. 26 minutes long video. If you like videos like this, go check out that soccer reactions playlist. We got more soccer reactions, players, full videos, documentaries, it all really. We also got playlists for some players, really only 2 players right now. Messi and Ronaldo, 2 of the GOATs. If you like them, you should check them out. If you like that, subscribe to the channel. If you want to recommend, hit the IG, hit the comment section, baby. Let's get to the video.
And I know, as Americans, we are conditioned to naturally dislike the British. I get it. They're kind of weird. But let me ask you this. How many of you motherfuckers grew up loving Harry Potter?
Not me. I've been thinking about it, bro. But it ain't my fault. If you're a Harry Potter fan, it's not my fault. Don't kill me. It's not my fault that I don't like Harry Potter. My parents wouldn't let me watch it growing up. Like my mom, she's like, nah, done dealing with spells and stuff, wizards. We don't do that. So I didn't get to watch that. So I was a Percy Jackson guy myself. If you was a Percy Jackson guy, say something in the comment section for me so I can recognize you. Because, bro, the first time I ever got 100 on like a book, that was like a 500-page book, was Percy Jackson Seeds of Monsters, the second book, on an AR reading test.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I mean, the proof is in the numbers. There are more Harry Potter worlds in America than there are in goddamn England. You know how many Harry Potter worlds are in England? 0.
Huh?
You know how many in America? Dos. Both conveniently located on opposite ends of the country. And you know what? They're awesome. I can't even lie. Have you tried their frozen butter?
Yeah, I've been there.
Delicious.
I've been to Universal like 4 times.
They're shit. Don't waste your money on that. Don't get those. Sorry, tangent, okay, but I say all this because I know for a fact that y'all grew up fantasizing about which Hogwarts house you would be sorted into. Maybe some of you embarrassingly played Quidditch in real life. And
what is this? Quidditch? What is that?
Like you didn't have the biggest crush on Emma Watson growing up. So obviously, you like a British export or 2. And you know what other British export you might enjoy? How about the best goddamn sports league outside of America? But I mean, you know, what
No. I'm not that clueless. The best sports league possibly in the world. If you go off stats, I'm not going to put it there yet because my American roots run deep. I'm going to rock NFL, NBA, but I'm putting Premier League 3rd. And I live in America. I'm putting that over MLB. Slightly over hockey. Hockey's right behind it. But just think about that. I'm putting it over one of the probably the most American sport. Freaking baseball. I put it over baseball.
Chinese basketball, the Spanish league, or La Liga.
La Liga.
Okay, I'll admit that La Liga was fucking lit when it was Ronaldo and Messi dueling every season. But that era is over, and Messi's team is a cesspool now, so nope, I'm out. Shark Tank. And yeah, the Italian...
How many of that is y'all? How many of y'all, since Messi, you out? How many of y'all across the screen? How many is that? Is that really y'all? Like, y'all out with Messi, y'all leaving with Messi?
But you and me, we're American. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yep.
We probably only speak English. And don't kid yourself that it'll help you learn Italian. No, shut the f*** up. We are Americans. We love convenience above everything. So much so that we sent Jeff Bezos into space and we couldn't afford to leave him there. And the president is just the most convenient choice. We only speak English. So sadly, that narrows it down to literally the English. But have no fear because membership is pretty dope. It's easily the most accessible league outside of America.
Because most of the teams are, it takes place in, what is it, England, right? This is the England League, Premier League, England League. Our home country, to be honest, our country's home country. So basically like our country's parent. So I mean, why would we not love it? Like it's basically instilled in us to love it. It's basically our culture, but so far away from our culture, it doesn't seem like it's our culture, but this is basically where our culture grew from. So I mean, it's embedded in us. You just gotta give it a chance. As soon as I gave it a chance, I loved it, and I've loved it since. So if you still one of those ones that ain't give it a chance, give it a chance. I promise you.
The athletes speak English, all the pundits and the analysis is in English. It is their version of the NFL, if you will, the most popular, the most bombastic, entertaining sports league in their country. And I
the
know
most
how
competitive.
much you love the NFL season. You know what's better than one NFL season? How about two? And in this sport, you don't have to feel guilty about them getting
Oh my
CTE,
God.
for the most part. Like concussions don't exist in Europe. Good thing they don't have to use their head.
Oh my God.
All right. And just think about it, man. Another roll of the cosmic dice, and if you were born over there,
That edit was so lit.
You love Manchester United the same way you love the Dallas Cowboys.
I am a United fan.
Hating the Dallas Cowboys.
Hold up. United fans are like the Cowboys? Oh my God. Man United fans, there's no way. There's no way. I am a Man United fan, but I did not know the fans was like Cowboy fans. It's no way. It's no possible way, bro. So that would mean y'all believe every year y'all go into a new year believing no matter how trash y'all was the year before, y'all can win a championship. Y'all believe it doesn't take steps to this. No matter, y'all used to be good back in the day. This is basically, because I'm just going off the Cowboy analogy, because this is how the Cowboys are. Used to be good back in the day. And it's like every year they think they're going to somehow magically go from trash to gas. I don't know. Manchester United fans don't tell me that's true.
Just the same. Same, but different. It's all the elements you know and love, now with new international flavor. The characters, storylines, dramas, stakes, history. It's all here, baby. And honestly, I think the reason why this hasn't caught on earlier here in America is simply before the internet, we had no way of watching this shit live. But now you
That's a
can
fact.
follow any team in the world completely off of Instagram or TikTok. Plus, some of the major sports leagues outside
Paramount Plus and
the
Peacock.
Premiership is the most competitive, it's the most physical, and in my humble opinion, the most entertaining league. And it uses this clever little hack.
And he said everything y'all guys have said. That's literally what y'all said. The best league, the most competitive, the most fun to watch. This is everything y'all said. He's just literally repeating y'all word for word.
Might be familiar with that somehow make a long 38-game season compelling from start to finish, for the most part. But let's say you've never gotten into soccer, or football as they call it over there. I know, idiots. As an American, who the hell do you even root for? If you don't even have a connection to the country, where do you even begin in picking a team? Should I just go for one of the big boys and be a glory hunter, or do I go the hipster route and follow one of the up-and-coming teams? Well, have no fear, bud.
I low-key like Tottenham. If I wasn't a Manchester United fan, I think I went for the big boy. I think I was one of the Americans. I just went for the big boy. But I didn't know it was a big boy. When I used to play FIFA, and I used to play FIFA Street, the demo, United was on there. Barca was on there. That's how I knew Messi. And I've been a fan since. On PS3, I used to play the demo. I never bought the full game of FIFA Street. And that's how I became a fan of those teams. That's why I picked my team at. And the only reason I probably picked it is because it was the best team on the team at the time. You know, on the game at the time. So, as a kid, you go pick what's the best team. That's usually how kids play. Now, how I am nowadays, I don't like playing with the best teams, like, at all.
Because I was where you were about 15 years ago. And over that time, I have grown to love the Premiership even more than I love baseball. Which is not really saying much. But
yeah, baseball sucks. I swear, bro. I don't know how baseball is so popular. It seems like nobody watches it, but everybody watches it at the same time. It's so weird.
And be your guide, your sorting hat, if you will. I'm going to give you the lowdown on all the houses and see which one has the traits that you might like. And hopefully by the end of this video, I will help you have a new sports team and a brand new sports league.
Bet.
For the rest of your lifetime.
So no. United fans, don't take this wrong, but I'm quitting on y'all. I may be rejoining y'all at the end of the video, but right here, breaking news, woo, sound alarms. I will be picking a team at the end of this video. Since he said this is supposed to help me pick, I will be picking a new team at the end of this video. And if it's United, Man United, it was just meant to be. It was a match made in heaven. But I will be picking a new team to follow. I will be a fan of, depending on how he does this video. That's what he said it was for, so here we go.
The Clueless American's Guide to the Premier League. Alright, so...
No longer a United fan.
This is very exciting, because this is probably your first chance you ever had to pick a sports team from scratch.
Yes, sir!
Where the F do I start? Well, first, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Pick a big team, okay? Don't be prideful. Just think about it, okay? Why would you put yourself through more torture than the teams that you already follow? Your team always lets you down. It always breaks your heart. Dear God, especially if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, if you're a New York Jets fan, why do you even have pride?
None of those.
Do yourself a favor. Just root for Manchester City. You've been through enough, bro.
Jets fans, that's gotta be tough.
Unless
The
you
butt
live in
fumble.
Boston or the Bay Area, someplace that shit championships out their asshole, then do not feel guilty at all about picking a top 16. Nobody's gonna label you a bandwagon fan in America. But I also know that some of you guys are masochists. You don't want to be a normie and follow these top 16, so I will
I'm kind of that.
Some sleepers at the end. But as a resident sorting hat for this video, I'm just gonna say it right now.
Okay, make a prediction right now. Y'all think I go with one of the sleepers, or do y'all think I go with one of the big teams? I'm low-key looking at a big team. It's one that caught my eye, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I kind of like the name of it. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm leaning towards right now. Everything is even, but that one. So let's say there was 14 that showed up. Everything is like 20%, and that one's 40. You know what I'm saying? So you got a little bit of a lead.
The easy choice for the majority of Americans is to root for Chelsea. There's just so many obvious reasons for Americans to root for Chelsea this year.
Let me know.
One, they got Christian Pulisic.
The American.
That's probably the biggest reason that any American will root for
The best
team.
American.
And it also helps that they're pretty good. They just won the Champions League, which is the most prestigious soccer tournament in Europe. And the fucking cherry on top, they also have the most lovable man in all of sports. Of course, I'm talking about N'Golo Kante. If you want to see the backstory on that, check out this video up in the opinions.
Okay.
So pretty much, Chelsea slam dunk pick for, I'd say, 80% of Americans. All right, video done.
Yo, they look lit.
Well, not so quick, because, you know, there are also a couple of negatives with the positives here.
What's the negative?
Their coach, while tactically brilliant, is hyper defensive and conservative. And the dude has this really weird, like, Snape-Harry Potter relationship with Christian Pulisic. Like, I don't know if he likes him or not. Half the time he doesn't even start. So I know that's going to frustrate a lot of American fans. And also, Chelsea's kind of known as, like, the rich assholes club. Yeah, Chelsea is located in one of the poshest parts of London, and they were spank-ass mediocre until a Russian oligarch, who might have ties with the KGB, bought up the club and used his oil money to go on a shopping spree for all the best players. Basically turned Chelsea into a super team overnight. And now that I've said all this, it does kind of sound cool. Like, it sounds like
It sounds like a lit mafia movie made football team. I don't know if mafia movies are big from where y'all from, wherever you're watching from. Shout out to everywhere around the world right now. Shout out to all y'all. Yeah, I love y'all. But it sounds like a lit mafia movie how the soccer team was made.
Like, it's kind of badass.
Kind of. It's really American.
Okay, well, the reason why I'm upset about this is, full disclosure, I am a Manchester United fan. I'm obviously going to want you to root for my team. And if I could pitch Manchester United to all of y'all, it would be, don't do it. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. Do not become a Manchester United fan. I know you recognize the name, and yes, in the 90s and 2000s, they were incredible. The most successful club in English history. More league titles than anyone.
I believe that's why I became a fan, because they were the one team I knew.
And our fandom still thinks that we're Gryffindor. But
Cowboy
honestly,
fans.
we are Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Because the new ownership came in and just poisoned everything back.
I wish I knew Harry Potter twins. Manchester United fans, how do y'all feel? Is he speaking facts? Is he speaking facts? Do y'all hold on to those glory seasons and now think every season gonna be just like that? And you know deep down it's not, because management sucks. Is he speaking facts? Let me know if he's speaking facts.
Sandwich for the past decade.
What made you mad?
If I could counterpoint it, they also happen to have one of the most exciting young attacking cores in world football. And on top of that, they just got
Jadon Sancho and Ronaldo,
who might be better than all of them. Think of the squad like the San Francisco 49ers. They both look good in red and white. They have a long history of championships, and they haven't won anything in a while. But they also got a hyper-talented young core of players.
Okay, 49 is not bad.
Turn into like this new golden era. But more likely it's going to turn to shit for whatever reason.
Is anybody like the Falcons? If anybody's like the Falcons, if he says anybody like the Atlanta Falcons, I'm following them immediately. I'm just letting y'all know that off rip. If he says anybody.
Don't do it, but if you do, at least now, no one will call you a glory hunter. And that should tell you everything you need to know about
right now Chelsea and United's even.
Alright, let's now talk about Manchester United's biggest rivals, and maybe the best team in the league when healthy.
Liverpool?
Of course, talking about Liverpool.
Okay.
This is the team that LeBron partially owns, so all LeBron dick riders, you have found you dick.
LeBron!
And to the million more of LeBron haters, you have now found the team that you will love to hate. But
LeBron!
They are a fantastic choice. Like, I want to shit on
Liverpool may be leading.
They're wildly exciting. They're hardworking. They got swag for days. And their coach is as likable as he is ruthless. They also are owned by Americans. Oh, and on top of all that, They're pretty fucking good. They won the Champions League 2 seasons ago.
Liverpool may be leading.
They won the league, ending like this huge trophy drought for them. And they got the history, man. Liverpool were the team of the 80s. They were just absolutely dominating everything. But for the past like 30 years, they've kind of toiled in mediocrity. That is, until their coach came along, Mr. Jurgen Klopp. And this German...
I don't know, bro. Liverpool may be leading right now.
Goddamn big Dumbledore. He worked magic. You know, Chelsea just came in with their KGB oligarch and just bought up all the best players. That's not what Liverpool did, man. Old Kloppy over here actually did his homework. He made excellent, frugal signings that blossomed into...
Mohamed Salah, we reacted to him, but YouTube blocked it.
And scouting, instead of just overpaying millions for talent. They did it the right way.
Scouting, bringing the right pieces in.
At the moment, are House Gryffindor. So all you fucking normies, here's your club. All aboard. Fucking Liverpool. Goddamn likable. What about the defending champions and undoubtedly team of the past decade?
City.
Yeah, it's time to talk about Manchester City. They are the new money, but you've already heard the story. New billionaire owners come in, this time from Abu Dhabi, and yeah, they got oil money as well. And
that oil money, bro, be that different money, bro. They be pitching that Jeff Bezos is the richest in the world, bro. I don't believe that, bro. I honestly don't believe Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world, bro. Because them people that be on them oil companies, bro, they get a different type of bag, bro. A different type of bag, bro. Jeff Bezos made it to where, yeah, Amazon, I can get anything I order. I just ordered this chair last week. It came in like 4 days. See how lit this chair is? I love this chair. It's way more comfortable than the other chair. They used to squeak. Now when I move, it don't squeak. So if you don't hear the squeaking no more, I don't know if y'all ever heard it, but it got on my nerves. I had to get a new chair. Got this from Amazon. It came in fast. You drive a car, most likely, unless you drive a Tesla, that also is the other richest man, one of the richest men, Elon Musk made. Unless you drive one of those, it has oil in it. So there's no way somebody that's in the oil company is not one of the rich people in the world. I just had to say my piece.
Now, before these new owners, Man City were pretty much an afterthought of a club, living perpetually in the shadow of the crosstown giants Manchester United. Even though they're both teams in the same town, they weren't even considered crosstown rivals. That is how far the gap was between the two clubs. But spending over
imagine being so trash that they don't even consider you rivals and y'all literally across town from each other.
That can change things, and change things rapidly.
Mario betting on it.
They went and hired the guy who used to coach Messi. And what has all this resulted in?
Lionel Messi.
More Premier League trophies than anyone else over the past 10 years.
How many have they won?
As the Golden State Warriors of soccer.
Oh, yeah, definitely not y'all.
Pretty much the same. They both didn't exist until 6 years ago.
So, now 6 years.
Even though I said all this, yeah.
Honestly, be honest, Man City fans. Did y'all become a fan? Was y'all a fan of them before they were good? Or did you just start following after they? Be honest. Be honest with me now. This is a family here. I consider us family. Even if you haven't subscribed yet. Speaking of that, if you're enjoying so far, subscribe. Go comment, leave a recommendation. But be honest, this is a family. I consider us family. Let me know totally were you a fan before they were good or after. Because, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just get a little bit more respect when you were a fan before. Because I've been on a team where you've been trash for years, then you come up and be good. It feels so much better. It feels genuine. And then when people know you were there for the trash years, then they look at you, they dapping you up in the hallways in school. Oh, look at y'all going crazy. I know how it is. It's genuine.
Bandwagon team for you to hop on. I want to take
you bandwagon, nobody cares.
Fucking just do it, bro. Live a little. Because here's the thing. As an American, nobody is going to give you shit for a team you choose. Because anytime I come across another Premier League fan in America, we're just happy that another one of us exists. And furthermore, all the people from the UK that I've dealt with, when I tell them I'm a Man United fan, they don't really give me shit either. Nobody really cares.
Because
you don't have any hometown
overseas is lit.
Or family to link you to any of these clubs. So just follow.
American, we argue about everything.
Do yourself a favor, Detroit Lions fan. I already know you like a team that plays in a light blue jersey, but wouldn't you like to watch a team in a light blue jersey that wins all the time? Like, haven't you been through enough?
I'm not a Lions fan.
Bro?
I would never be a Lions fan. That's different.
If they do, fuck them. There are very few things in the world that matter less than other people's opinions.
Bro, the Lions may arguably be one of the worst franchises in sports.
Bandwagon fan, but you know, pick the horse with the better odds. All right, but you might be seeing a little bit of a trend here. Billionaire comes in and just buys the league. What's even intriguing about that? And yeah, that's the other thing that you gotta kind of get used to when it comes to world soccer, and that is there are no salary caps. Like, yeah, there's financial fair play, but that's just a fucking joke. It's more like financial slap on the.
So hold on. There's no salary caps, so just the richest people that be coming in, buying the stuff, be spending all the bread, getting the best teams. They buy the team and they spend all their own money because they know that money is gonna triple and quadruple when their teams is winning. That's different.
Yeah, there isn't actually too much to stop all these billionaires coming in and just outspending. And sadly, that's usually how the Premier League is won. I'm gonna keep it real, except for maybe one of the greatest underdog stories in sports history. It's time to talk about Leicester. And yes, it is pronounced Leicester. I know.
Leicester?
British are stupid. They spelt it like Leicester, and then they think we're weird when we pronounce it that way.
Nah, but it's the way they pronounce their words, though. They pronounce it different.
Leicester. Leicester is the name of my cousin from Alabama, all right? That's a Leicester. This is a Leicester. But, sports hipsters, kids who shopped at Hot Topic, this is your team, bro. This is your team. Leicester.
Oh, Leicester, you may be my new team then. Because the only place I get my t-shirts from, the only place is Hot Topic. Dang, bro. I may have to rock with the Leicester. Right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you a peek in my brain. I was leaning mostly towards Liverpool because LeBron owns it. And I'm a LeBron fan. I'm not going to I'm a LeBron fan. I love LeBron. Go look at the biggest video. Look at the title of that video. That's how big of a LeBron fan I am. I compared him to one of the GOATs. Because he is a GOAT. Because LeBron is a GOAT. But I may have to go with Leicester. I don't know.
Really team that all the football connoisseurs follow. Because they really are a miracle story of the football pyramid in England. Now, another major difference that Americans...
And I love a story.
...is that the Premier League actually has multiple divisions. And at the end of the season, the bottom three teams with the lowest
regulation
points get relegated, which means they get sent down in division.
We've seen all this.
The top three teams from the lower division
get moved up.
And if I'm going to be honest, the teams that come up, they usually go
right back down.
Because they're not very good. They're usually shit. Like most of the teams that just make it into the Premier League, they're happy to be there for a season. And that's what a lot of people thought Leicester were. But cousin Leicester came all the way from the third division of English football, made it into the Premier League, barely survived their first season there, and then the next season won the whole goddamn
What?
For someone who's unfamiliar with this, the odds at the start of the season were 5,000 to 1.
That is nuts.
Into perspective, the Jets winning the Super Bowl next season would be less surprising. And this wasn't some typical oil baron coming in, buying up all the best players. No, they just happened to scout and moneyball their way.
Just one lucky year. Oh man, Leicester, I may be a fan now. I may honestly be a fan.
Of misfit toys, but it worked. They were magical, sensational. People were playing out of their minds, and it was the stuff of dreams. They slayed all the giants, and they won the whole goddamn thing. And it wasn't even a fluke, because since then, they've been competitive. They've been challenging for a top 4 spot ever since, even with a lot of the bigger teams coming in. And
I may be a Leicester fan, bro.
And they really are almost impossible not to root for. For the Harry Potter fans, they are the Neville Longbottom of the Premiership.
And then you got the anime music in the background.
Making fun of them, but at the end of the day, they might be the real chosen one, bro. And Potterheads will get that. So while I started all this saying, like, hey, you should probably pick a big team, I wouldn't fault you for following one of these smaller teams.
I may get Leicester.
Chelsea was nothing team until Oil Barons came in, same thing with Man City. And then you got Leicester, who did it the right way. So, you know, Giants can emerge from pretty much anywhere. So who knows?
I may be a Leicester
moving on to the
fan.
next big team. Let's talk
I
about
told you I was leaning.
And yes,
how do you say it? I was leaning towards.
moving on to the next big team. Let's talk about Tottenham Hotspur. And yes, it is pronounced Tottenham, not Tottenham. The language is named after you, English. Use it correctly for once. I don't understand. As a fat American, why would you not emphasize the ham? I would like to go to Tottenham and order a Tottenham. It sounds delicious.
It does
but if
sound
I'm to
delicious.
describe Spurs in the terms of Harry Potter characters, they are definitely Ron Weasley. Just always a secondary character and kind of insecure about it. But I actually really like Spurs. Their logo is a chicken, which is always dope. And they got my kimchi cousin, Hogman's son, who's a
Hogman's son is different.
In fact, they might have a more talented roster top to bottom than even Manchester United. But for whatever reason, they're just cursed to never win it all. They are the Buffalo Bills. They get to the cusp many a time.
Not the Bills.
And then blue balls. And Spurs fans
The
are
Bills literally went to the Super Bowl. If I remember this right, I think they're the team that did this. Went 4 times straight. So that's saying, okay, let's say a team in Premier League in y'all terms goes to a championship 4 years straight. 4 years straight, made it. Let's say it was a final game and they need that final game to win it, and they lost every 4 times. That's literally what the Bills did. 4 years in a row. Got to the final game, needed one more win, lost 4 years straight. That's kind of crazy.
I have some advice to you. You should learn from Bills fans. For you guys who don't know, quick history lesson about the Bills. They went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost
4 times.
Super Bowls. It was pretty much their entire idea.
Look at this score.
Now, nobody freaking talks about it because all Bills fans do is put themselves through.
And they go crazy. Bills fans, Bills Mafia is nuts.
So I guess what I'm saying is, Tottenham fans, put yourself through some tables and eat some fucking ham. But now let's talk about Tottenham's arch rival, and that is Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, if they were a Harry Potter character, they would be Voldemort. But not like badass Final Form Voldemort. No. I mean, like, remember when, like, Voldemort was on the back of the head of that, like, weird turban dude?
Ew.
Like, he used to be this invincible offensive juggernaut, but now he's just, like, this mangled husk of what he used to be.
Ew.
That's Arsenal. That's Arsenal now. Like, back in the day, in the 90s, they were literally
his face like
invincible.
that.
They had a perfect unbeaten season. They got a lot of brawls.
Unbeaten
But
season.
invincible is invincible. And they played this wildly attractive offensive football. I mean, literally, their badge is a cannon.
A cannon.
Arsenal.
Boom.
So I know a lot of you gun nut Americans, this is pretty much your team. But fair warning, ever since the 90s, it's just kind of been downhill, bro.
There's so many good
Kind of
teams to
been
choose from.
Downhill and limbo at best. But I would argue that being an Arsenal fan is different from almost any other fandom in the Premier League. And that is because it is often more entertaining when Arsenal loses.
And let me know, whatever team I pick at the end, let me know the player that I should get. Let me know a player on the team, and I'll get a jersey of that player. Let me know what player. Basically, let me know what jersey I should get for that team. Whatever team I pick at the end.
Than when they win. And the simple reason for that is because they have, by far, the most entertaining fan channel on YouTube.
Huh?
Let me present to you Arsenal Fan TV.
You know, the best thing about today is the fact that I couldn't see any of it because I'm blind, so fucking brilliant, do you know what I mean?
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Third game of the season, we've conceded 8 goals. Medea, yeah? I'm breathing, live and fucking kicking.
What's going on?
So while it might be a shit show, also
What is going on, bro?
Win, lose, draw, you will definitely be entertained as an Arsenal fan. But that was kind of it for like the big, I guess 6-ish, 7-ish teams. But I guess I should go over a couple of sleepers.
The sleepers?
All right, so first up, Everton. They're also known as the Toffees. They're a proud, historic club that are Liverpool's crosstown rivals, actually.
Oh, yeah, Liverpool rivals.
Kind of always finish mid-table and never really challenge for anything. So basically, they're like the Weasley brother, but the one that dies. Burnley. Just think if Hagrid were a team. That's Burnley.
But this video would be so fire if I actually knew what Harry Potter was. Like, if I actually watched it.
Violent fan base, and they also blow bubbles and sing about blowing bubbles before every home match. Newcastle. You remember that one movie, Gold Dream? Yeah, that's pretty much them. And by that, I mean literally they are about to sign a young Mexican named Santiago Munoz. It's actually insane. So if you haven't seen the movie, go ahead, watch Gold the Dream Begins. Don't watch Gold 2, and it'll probably play out exactly the same. And there's some other interesting teams like Wolves and Crystal Palace are fun to watch. But honestly, all the other teams are muggles, bro. You as American, you want winners. You want a team that wants to win.
Okay.
Yes, Lester proved that.
I'm in! I want a team that's a winner. I want a winner. He said I want a winner. I want a winner then. I want a winner. I want to pick a team that's a winner.
We can get you that absolute glory. But are you really going to waste your first opportunity to pick the sports team you follow on a 1 in 5,000 chance that this scrub team just turns into a miracle? Like, if that's what you want, I mean, do you, boo. But if you decide to follow Brentford and they get their ass relegated, good luck finding second division football on American television. So my humble opinion, go top 6. And even beyond that, probably don't go Spurs, Arsenal, or even Manchester United. All right, so hopefully I have sorted you into your proper Hogwarts house. But I get it. There's still some issues here. You're still probably close. Like, kick ball into back of net.
I know. I got an idea. We got 8 minutes left. I know this is a long video. I hope y'all enjoying it. I feel like it's one of the more enjoyable videos we've done in a while. I like this video a lot. I feel like I'm involved. I feel like I'm here. I got an idea of who I'm picking. Unless this 8 minutes can change my mind, I have who I want. It may not be who you think guys think it is. I mean, I don't know what y'all thinking. I know what I'm thinking though. Dang. Bro's lungs is A1. Saw that man.
It's the nuances. It's the accoutrement. That's the good stuff. That's where the real flavor is. So how do you learn all that? How do you learn the rules? And what the fuck is a table? And to that, and I'm not kidding here when I say this, I think you should play FIFA. Not Ultimate Team. Not Ultimate Team. F***ing hell. Do not
Ultimate Team is
play
different.
Ultimate Team. That is mental heroin. It will take all of your money and ruin your life.
Yeah.
Career mode in FIFA 21, this year's iteration is excellent. It's the best that it's been in a decade. And when this comes out, FIFA 22 is going to be right around the corner at the end of September, which means FIFA 21 is probably going to be free on some subscription service you got, or it's going to be in the bargain bin. And you know how
FIFA 22 looks so good, bro.
FIFA 21, update the roster, and it'll probably be as good as FIFA 22, if not better. And from there, you can try playing with a couple of the big teams. See if there are any players that call to you.
Mbappe.
And if you've ever enjoyed the franchise modes in like Madden or 2K, you'll be right at home here. I used to be a die-hard Madden franchise guy until I found FIFA Career Mode. And honestly, that's kind of what got me into the sport. Like, their career mode was just better than Madden. And honestly, playing through a season will teach you almost everything you need to know. From transfers to formations to who the fuck is this Mbappe guy? Why is he so OP?
Why is he so fast?
What the fuck? And also,
Mbappe is OD on FIFA, bro. He's just too fast. Then he's accurate every shot. He's literally a demon, bro. It's literally a demon.
Just sim a shit ton. That's what I did. And have no fear. If you sim it and you don't get the results that you want, you just reload the save and sim again, like the scumbag you are. Don't act like you don't do it. Shut up. You do it too. Don't look at me that way.
I don't.
The main reason why I think you should play Career Mode is it'll give you the most intuitive understanding of the table, which is probably the biggest part away from American sports.
3 points to win.
You're going to want to hold on to your butts for this one. This is a tough pill to swallow. But the Premier League does not have a playoff system. I know. What the fuck, right? The playoffs are always the best part of any sport.
Yep.
But they do have this intriguing trade-off here. Check this out. So they just play 38 games, and whoever has the most points at the end of 38 games wins the league. You get 3 points for a win, you get 1 point for a draw, and then you get 0 points for a loss. Obvious. And what this creates is kind of like the same thing you get with a college football season, where every game in the regular season actually matters. Because the slip-up of any of the big teams could spell disaster.
Mess up everything.
And that's exactly what it is in the Premier League. A loss or even a draw from a big team is devastating because the other big teams rarely
could just
drop
win,
and
take
over.
over.
College football season, there are multiple things to fight for, not just who wins the whole goddamn thing. So even if there is like a runaway winner, there's always like a race for the top 4 positions, which are the only positions that get to go into the Champions League. And for those who are disappointed that there are no playoffs, well, let's talk about the Champions League because this is pretty much
the playoffs. The playoffs. The big boys came out to play.
And kind of on steroids because the Champions League isn't
the
just
best teams.
It's actually like the Wizard Tournament from Goblet of Fire. It takes all of the best teams from all the other European leagues and puts them into a tournament arc. So all the big name teams that you've heard of, the Barcelonas, the Real Madrids, the Juventuses, they're going to be in this tournament.
PSGs, Atletico de Madrid.
And it runs simultaneously throughout their regular season. So you're going to be getting even more sports
That's so tough,
throughout
bro.
the year. And it's usually midweek. So on Thursday nights, when I got NFL football and Champions League, I feel spoiled for choice.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The Thursday games weren't always shit. Like, what the fuck, NFL?
Miles Garrett was wild.
The Champions League is you can even pull a Chelsea. Chelsea's actually done this twice, where they actually sucked it up in the Premier League, but they got hot and won the Champions League. And that is what being a fan of the Premier League kind of gives you. Constant targets to aim for, even if your season isn't going as planned.
It's planned. It's kind of lit.
How soccer leagues make even a tie interesting. Because nearly every team is competing for something at every point in the season.
But I feel like if you're an American, if you're an American watching, bro, and you don't enjoy this sport, or that didn't at least get you, like, into it, this is probably one of the best videos to introduce. If anybody ever asks me in the future, why do you like football, I will show them this video. This video is great. Literally great. Literally great.
Teams are trying to win the league, but then there's a bunch trying to qualify for the Champions League spots. And then on the flip side, you usually got, anywhere from 6 to 8 teams that are being threatened to be relegated. Oh, and also there's like this little brother version of the Champions League called Europa, but no one gives a shit about that. Think of it as like the Fantastic Beasts series. It's okay, but not quite as good as the real thing. But alright, now you understand the game, you picked your team, but how do you even watch your team live? Well, if you did.
Alright, so since he said we picked our team, I guess I might as well tell y'all now what team I'm going with This will be the team I'm following. I've been sitting here thinking long and hard. Alright? I've been thinking. Should I return to United, since that's what I liked from the beginning? Should I go with the Liverpool, because I'm a LeBron fan? Should I go with Man City, because my teams in other sports right now kind of suck, and I don't have anything to root for? Should I go with the Leicester, the underdog story? And the underdog that seems to still prevail, the story I love the most. Should I go with the Liverpool, the powerhouse that ain't really the powerhouse anymore? You know? Or should I go with the Arsenal? Kind of the toughest team, logo. Or the Spurs. Spurs is high on my list too. I like Son. But I'm going to tell you right now, from here on out, to all my Leicester fans, I am also one now too. I don't know what it was. I say I love an underdog story. It may have been the anime music finessing me in the background of that video, the part of the video, but I'm choosing Leicester to follow. Man City was close because I've been following losers. United, I almost returned, but Leicester just made me. I don't know the color, the blue. I don't know, bro. I just I like it. I don't know. I'm a Leicester fan. What can I say? And what do you think about my pick? Do you like my pick? Should I pick somebody else? Let me know.
Conveniently, and this is what I do, you can just pay $5 a month and get
Peacock.
I know it's Peacock, but it's only $5.
Yeah.
What that allows you to do is stream every single Premier League game the entire season.
And then
compare that to like NFL Sunday Ticket, which is $300. Yeah. $5 a month, a goddamn steal. Now, here's the little tough part, guys. If you're on the West Coast, it could be hard sometimes.
Because them games is played crazy.
At, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., but 80% of the games will be at a decent hour. And East Coast, it's almost never an issue. But if you don't feel like waking up at like 4 a.m. or if you're
that's
just
kind
a
of
busy person and can't catch every game live, you know what to do. You can just get the highlights off of YouTube or Instagram. And also, this is yet another reason why you want to at least follow an entertaining or attacking team. Because let me tell you, waking up at 4 a.m. to watch your team draw 0-0, not it, bro. Not fun. And that's gonna be about it. I know this is like a
Hey man, listen, you gotta show up, bro. I'm a fan now. You gotta show me. You gotta show up, man. I'm a fan for life, man. You gotta show up. I'm not backing out on this. They can't convince me. I am a Leicester fan. You gotta show up, man.
So my best advice is really
let me know what Leicester jersey I should get.
Play career mode. Check out a couple of different teams. And you don't really got to worry about all the rules like handball and offsides and shit. Because now with VAR, they pause the game and they explain everything with instant replay. Just like in American sports.
Yes,
Good
sir.
job, Britain. You're finally caught up. But yes, be interested
in the NFL video, I'll be there for y'all. If y'all do that, I will watch this video. Because I know I got a few European. If y'all want to pick an NFL team or follow the NFL, I'm telling you, it's interesting. It's very interesting. That's my favorite sport. I don't react to it on this channel because the rules, but that's literally my favorite sport. Football, American football, is maybe one of the greatest things on the planet, bro. Honestly.
This guy to the NFL.
Yeah, I would like it.
But yeah, that might be a video for another day. As you did enjoy this one, go ahead, smush your nipple into the like button.
Smush my nipple into the like button.
Because YouTube has goddamn striked every single video that I put out. This video will probably be re-uploaded as well. But yeah, if you'd like to help me out.
Alright, thanks bro for the recommendation. I am a Leicester fan. Let me know what y'all think of that. And let me know what y'all think. Did y'all like this video? No, it's probably like 40 minutes long. Sorry, I got to talking a lot. I like this video. It's pretty interesting. But let me know who y'all fans of, and also let me know what Leicester jersey I should get. To my Leicester fans, welcome my brother with open arms. I want to see the love, baby. Show me some love. That's me in the video. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out that soccer reaction playlist. Jerry, y'all love y'all. I'm out.